Lazy, stupid, you will be nothing. That was what Albert Einstein's teachers said about him. Yet, he ended up becoming one of the greatest minds in the 20th century. Throughout history, many of the people who were labeled as crazy and dumb became among the most influential people of all time. How can someone overcome a limitation and turn those limitations into a great asset? And more importantly, is there any way for us to learn from those greats so we can turn our own limitations into our greatest assets and live a limitless life? In the next few minutes, you will find the answer to this question. Here's one of the most profound stories I've ever read. So listen to it carefully. It is about a man who walked by a group of elephants. The man got confused as he stopped to check on the elephants because those giant creatures were held only by a small rope tied to their legs. There were no chains, no cages, nothing. The elephants could easily break away from those ropes anytime they wanted, but they don't even try. Next to the elephants was the trainer. The man walked by the trainer and asked him in wonder, "Why aren't the elephants trying to run away?" The trainer explained that when the elephants are small, they tie their legs down with a rope. The baby elephants resist and try to escape from the rope over and over again, but they couldn't. As babies, they do not have the power to break away from this rope, but when they grow older, they can easily break away to their freedom. But they don't even try because they developed a limiting mindset from young age and they kept it with them even when they grow older. The mind is powerful. It can take you to places that you've never dreamed that are possible. But if you do not tame it, it will take your dreams with you to the grave. It will tell you lies like you're not good enough. It is impossible. You cannot do it. If you listen to those lies, you will be trapped into a mental prison of limiting beliefs and will stop you from realizing your true potential. Humans are powerful. Powerful beyond measure. Everyone can be great. Everyone has the most powerful tool that wowed scientists for decades. A tool that is faster than the speed of your car. It is connected to trillions of neurons. Each neuron can make you the smartest person alive. It is your brain. But you won't reach your fullest potential if you let your mind control your thoughts. Shut down the negative voices and tell it that you are in charge. Control your mind and don't let it control you. Motivation. If mindset is the key to realize your dreams, then motivation is the fuel that will get you there. Motivation is, unlike what most people think, isn't a fixed measure. You can have more motivation if you have deep enough reasons to do what needs to be done. Jim Kwik teaches people how to do speed reading. He tells a story of a student of his who read 30 books in 30 days using his methods. Jim later found out that she wanted to learn speed reading because the doctors diagnosed her mom with a terminal cancer. She was given only 60 days to live. The daughter read books about health, medicine, and psychology. She wanted to read any book that has the key to saving her mother's life. Jim called her 6 months later and she started crying out of joy. Her mom survived. The daughter was very motivated because she wanted to save her mom's life. By having enough why, you set yourself on the path of never giving up. No matter what happens in life, your why wakes you up in the morning and keeps you awake late at night. Always ask yourself, why am I doing what I want to do? What is the motivation behind my desires? And just like the quote says, he who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. Method. If mindset opens the doors to understanding your potential and motivation is the fuel you need to conquer your dreams when the going gets tough, then method is what gets you there. It doesn't matter how positive or motivated you are. You cannot find a sunset by running east. Anything you want to do in life, you must equip yourself with the right blueprint to get you to where you want to go. In Jim Kwik's book, he goes into specific methods to improve your life and memory, like how to read faster and live a healthier life. You can check the book if you are interested in the specifics of brain improvements, but here I will share with you one technique that will get you to mastering your mind and be limitless. The 40% rule.
I believe that most human beings are only living at about 40% of their capability. So the mind has a governor, like a car. If you're driving a car and the car has a governor on it, the car may say 130 miles an hour, but the governor's set for 91. Once that governor sets in, you get to 91, that car starts doing this. The car wants to go. The car wants to go, but that fucking factory said, we're not going past 91. We have a factory, a nice governor in our brain, and it's the survival mechanism. It protects us from pain and suffering. So if you know that at 40%, I'm feeling pain. At 40%, I'm feeling pain. That's where the 40% rule kicks in. Now it starts. Okay, I'm feeling pain. My mind's saying all this shit to me. It's saying, get out of here, run, flee. The fight or flight kicks in. Okay, we're done. We're not good enough. It starts telling you all these things. You start to believe it because the mind controls all. This is the time where you have to gain control back of your mind. It's okay. Let me see if I can go 45%. And once you start giving yourself more and more hope and start realizing, okay, the mind starts to be, okay, what are you doing? We're supposed to be going right and you're going left. You start then controlling your mind. Start finding more in yourself, and then it goes from 40% to a lot further than that. But that's the start of it though. Get to the spot where your mind is saying stop. Whatever that is, you gotta get there first. And then that's when that shit starts to work for you. You gotta control yourself in that moment.